Hey, what's up, crew? Straight up about 8 a.m. Let's rock and roll. Let's go live. I want to share a couple thoughts. Hopefully you'll pass those thoughts on. We'll build each other up. We'll pass that on. And it'll keep growing. So, first and foremost, if you like the lives, if you like the material, if it's helping you, then let's invite the crew. I really would like to be able to straighten out that camera a little bit. Cool. If you have questions, comments, thoughts, I invite you to share them. You're more than welcome. This is interactive. I can't help you unless I know what you're looking for. Myself personally, do I have it all figured out? Do I have it all wired, all solved? No, that's not my point. Does any group, does any team, does any organization? No. It's the constant process. And so when we come together like-minded and share, then we have a better chance of succeeding. And so what do I do at the beginning of my day? I'll tell you what, first and foremost, one of the most important things I'm doing and going through is starting my day out earlier. Huge difference. If I get up at 7 instead of 6, when I have time to get done before my 10 o'clock workout appointment. Okay? So if I get up at even 5:30 versus 6, again, that extra half hour is huge. So the question always is not what are others doing around me, but what am I doing myself? That's all I can control. And what am I focusing on? The dog wags the tail doesn't wag the dog. And if you want to be someone that's impactful, if you want to be someone that has a life that when people look at your bank account, when they look at your credit score, when they look at your faith, when they look at your marriage, when they look at your kids, when they look at you naked, when they look at your entire life naked, what do they see? Then it's important that those are the areas that you work on. We'll chat about this a little bit, but this is not what I want to chat about today, which is what many of us do, and I say many of us do, unfortunately, is we're working on what people can see immediately. We're buying, what up, Katie Fish? Hey, let's Zoom. I swear, the more that we put out a little fish and rice in the morning, the more that we're in touch and the more that we're finding those nuggets and moving those people forward. So, what I find that people do many times, guys and girls, guys, it's easier to buy a new gun and tell people about the gun that they purchased. Big deal. Their team won. Big deal. Did you see the Masters today? Did you see the whatever? That's not you. What's up, Michelle Thomas? Man, long time no chat, long time not being around you. Love to connect, find out what you've been up to, what you're working on, what you're playing, what you're doing, and how maybe we can collaborate together and share. If you like it, share what we're doing. If you like this live, share it. So what will happen is we many times, in the women's world, I mean, it's amazing when I walk around and watch broken people just get bigger eyelashes, nicer, bigger, more interesting fingernails that people will notice, a purse that many times mimics an expensive purse because that's what they want to portray. They've got expensive Gucci shoes or even fake Gucci shoes. Portraying. People, portraying is going to get you nowhere. It's going to get you nowhere but brokenness. The funny thing is you actually start living that life thinking that's who you are. Hey, Dalton, good morning, friend. Thinking that's who you are when it's not. And I've been there. I wanted muscles originally to make me feel better. They kind of made me feel better, but in my heart and soul, I didn't feel any better. Okay? You want to get a car. Then you get that car that's expensive, and you love it when people are telling you how amazing and neat it is. But on the other hand, you would go in at the end of the month when you're running low on money, you feel like shit. You can go and resent your parents, resent your ex-wife, whoever, resent your boss, but that doesn't move you forward. So I encourage people to look and see where is your self-esteem? Where is your feeling coming from? Is it hanging out with a bunch of friends who say, hey, life's tough, we're doing the best we can, bosses aren't fair, all men suck, all women suck, COVID makes you gain weight, and I don't have time to get up and make it to church because the church wants my money. Really? The pastor in that little house driving the used Honda Civic wants all your money? People, you're living in a facade. And I've done it all. And Terry, hey, let's chat today. But I can't control and watch what others do. I can only go with me. And build up what I feel is important. And I personally found that by chasing hobbies, I had fun. But when you get in bed at night with your partner, are you happy and fulfilled? If not, how is the relationship with your kids? Is there a solid bond and love? How is your career? Or do you have a job? Does your life start Friday at 5 and end Monday? Now people are like, oh my gosh, she's pouring all this rain. No, you don't understand. I am happy with my career. I love what I do. In fact, many of you aware, I do it night and day. Love my faith. I pursue it every morning. And I pursue it all day long. And I finish it at night. I enjoyed my friendships and the few friendships that I'm in. I've let go of the past and resentment of my father and who he is, realizing that he is weakened and bruised, and that he has a past, and he's not my... Anyway, you go on and you build your faith, fitness, family, friendships, and finance. I'm telling you, you will be fulfilled. You will be comfortable in your own skin. But otherwise, most people, they keep running from it. Again, trying to buy shit, put shit up, act like there's something, wear certain brands, follow certain teams, follow even their kids' baseball team. 8, 9 years old, won the little leagues. That's not building you up. I talked to a gentleman yesterday, for what it's worth. I know he's not on, so tell the story. He, Navy SEAL, and he still rides that Navy SEAL emblem logo like he's still a Navy SEAL, like he's still in shape, battling enemies and fighting and treading water in the deep ocean. He's not. His life's a shit show. He's 50 pounds overweight and he's miserable. Okay? So what's he do? He's coaching basketball. Not only a team, but 2 teams. Why? He says, because the kids need it. I want to help the kids have an amazing life. An amazing fake fucking life like you have, bro? You can't go to the gym, you said, because, in fact, I wish him happy birthday. How's his health and fitness? He says, I'm heavier than ever. Shit. How do you think that makes his wife feel? And how do you think that relationship is? It's not like it was when he was the Navy SEAL, fit. And now people can say, well, that was then, this is now. No, it's not. Ask Steven. Ask me. You can still be in shape. He's just let it go. So what's he decided to do? He's hiding in the coaching. Those kids need it. The kids are his family. I said, you can do whatever you want. I would say your family is your faith, then your wife and your kids. Is that who you're serving? Your health is so bad because of your weight that you can't even go to the gym, but you can make it to practice every day and dig in. Bro, you're living a fucking fantasy. You're living a dream. You're living a nightmare. You're burying yourself in your service versus burying it in the service to your family. Does that make sense? And the funny thing is, he said, I would do this and I would do that, but I've got to do the coaching and I've got to help the kids get ready to help them have an amazing life. What, amazing life like you have? A fake fucking life where you're not even happy and you're miserable? Bro, wake up. The cool thing is, you said you're probably right. They're probably right. Bro, I know that I'm right. You don't need a gym to get in shape. You need to quit eating. You need more accountability and discipline. James Rice, the areas where you're struggling, you need more accountability and discipline. Looking in other directions, looking at the others, wondering what others are doing is not going to solve it. I see people with it all the time in their credit scores. They took a shit, this, or that for the divorce. Okay, I'm good with it. That's cool. What are you doing? Oh, not this, can't be done, too busy. No, you're not. You're living and lying in a bunch of bullshit and you get a bunch of people around you who agree with you and you think it's true. Doesn't matter how short the fuckers are I'm hanging around with, I'm still 5'9". I'm not any taller. And if your football teams and sports teams suck and mine's better, it doesn't make me any better. People, get real with yourselves. Decide where the fuck you want to be. Focus on the areas that matter, the core. Ask Aunt Terry why she's happier, why Katie Fisher happier than they've ever been. I guarantee you it's because they feel better about themselves. And when you stray away from that, then you just mask it and you hide it. So, getting ready to finish the month. And we're going to look back and say, how was your month? And we're going to keep score. I do. How else do I know what to do to move forward? You got to keep score. The scale's not my friend. The scale is your friend. It's helping you keep score. Your bank account's not. It's showing you what needs to be fixed. It's whether or not you're going to dig into it. The problem isn't them. It's you. And the cool thing is, this is people like, oh, you're shaming, blaming. No, when James Rice realized that he was the fucking one that created his credit score, when he was the one that flunked out of college, when he was the one that held resentment, when he was the one that was skinny and didn't have muscles, then I took the right activities, put in the time, daily intentional action, leapfrogged Aunt Terry from activity to activity, and bam, 30 days, 60 days, 90, a year later, 2 years later, 3 years later, boom, here it is. But you got to be willing to till the soil, plant the seed, weed it, water it, and be patient and watch it grow. So, a couple thoughts on doing that. Again, James Rice has to lead and provide. James Rice set up the Zoom last night. I'm not applauding myself. I'm saying that's where it's got to start. You got to come to the table. You got to come to the table. Did you know I'm reading Proverbs, and I'll just keep reading it. The second year I'm reading it, I'll keep reading it. Why wisdom? Why wisdom? Why wisdom? Not knowledge, wisdom. Big difference. Big difference. Google it. Man, he's not home back today with that. What up, Joletta? You know, actually, I love hearing Joletta say, not home back. That's the problem. We hold back. And again, like I said, I'll go buy a purse, I'll put on some outfits, I'll jump in my car that I really can't afford. And that's not you. Those are fucking facades. You know, every dude, watch it, this is it. Superhero shirts are super popular, superhero shows are super popular. It's easy to throw the fucking shirt on. The question is, when the bat signal goes up, I know it's Superman, it's a waste of time. When the bat signal goes up, do you answer the call? That's the question. That's the mark of a superhero, not the shit you wear. Do you answer the call? Oh, I gotta have my glasses. 28th? Oh, a little piece. And today in friendship is talking about deceit. Statements should not be evaluated only by what they say. Are you skirting around the truth? Are you leaving out facts? Are you tweaking the facts, not giving the whole truth so that it benefits you? That's the question. Fuck this. This fucking internet's pissing me off. You know, is it deceiving? Is it been used to deceive, okay? So tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Don't exaggerate. Crossing the bridge. Isn't that weird how, hey, into it. Woo. The bridge will set you free. Okay? So like Aunt Terry says, when I realized I was the problem, I took an action and my life gets better. So are we continuing to do that? If you're in the PNW, are you checking out how many people did your team add? How's your team volume? How's your group volume? Are you looking and going, holy shit, I need to do something? Okay? Was the rise and shine today? Oh, failure basically is an opportunity to start over again, and this time, do the right stuff. Anyway, do it more wisely. Do you believe that? Or do you run, put your head in the sand, do you go, oh, I don't have time to join the crew right now. Who was it? Oh, I said, hey, and I'm saying this to a couple of you, missed you on the Zoom last night. Frank Baines, what's up? Frank Baines, how are you doing? How is Kimberly doing? How is Rank 6 coming? Who are you working with? Who are you running to? And it's not to me, which is completely fine. I have no problem with that. You've got Katie Fish, you got Lacey, you got Justin, you got an amazing crew. If you want help, if you want to collaborate, if you want to do stuff together, we'll rock and roll to do it. I believe in you too. You have a testimony, you have skills, you have it doing it as a couple. you're completely set up for success. Help you out however I can. So people, look at scratch it out. Faith, fitness, family, friendships, finances. Where are they at? Where are they moving? And if I look at my Prove It business, how many people did we add? We should be adding more people each month than I did before. Okay? Team volume should be going up. Group volume should be going up. If it's not, what am I going to do different? Okay? It's so crucial. And who are you running to do it? It amazes me how many people, beginning of the month, will not get a hold of me and go, holy fuck, my business is sliding. What should I do? And then stay in touch and do it. Hell, I mean, if you recall, Michael tells the story all the time. I cruised up to the PNW and willed that bitch to grow. Okay? Well, when we willed it and stayed on it, bam, came COVID. People gaining weight, anxiety, depression, more people on their social media. We took advantage of it. The question is, what are we doing now? And what are we doing to keep those people moving? Real quick. So remember, as we chat with friends, and your words are huge. Words are everything. Here's a good one that I was reading today. Praise is simply joyfully expressing your adoration and appreciation for in this case, your worthy God. I don't want to get into theological argument. I don't want to argue your faith. If you want to chat it, we're more than happy to chat it. But my point is, okay, are you living a life of praise and adoration for, I've just let it go, for whatever you choose. If you're not living in that state, then you're going to be living in a state of victim, in a state of woe is me, in a state of finding a crew around you that validates and justifies why your shit show is not your fault. That will get you fucking nowhere. Okay? I guarantee you that whoever's on here, the biggest shit show you're living in is still better than 90% of the world's best day. You've got to see your shit show as going, wow, my shit show can be strengthened and fixed and healed by me taking daily intentional action. My shit show is me not being will express myself through junk I wear, junk I have, more junk I buy, my team, my lifted truck, my piercings, my ink, I'm back, and I'll let you go. Me chasing, you're not going to win. You're just living a life. So get naked with your faith, fitness, family, friendships, finances. Decide where they are or where you want to be, where you are, and take daily intentional action. Don't know what that action should be? You know how to get there. Find people who are doing it at a higher level. Find people who you can collaborate with. The formula is simple. The daily intentional action is what you need. So I'm going to rock and roll. I want all of this to be received with love, with the idea that it gives you hope, that it gives you accountability, that it brings you back to your core and your base and realize it begins with me. Okay? What is James Rice going to do? I can tell you a piece. I believe I got to provide more activities, more opportunities for the community to come together and for us to celebrate wins and collaborate and work together. So what's James Rice need to do? I need to schedule more stuff. It's that simple. I need to schedule more opportunities. So I'm going to let you go. Get on with your day. I got to practice my piano. Questions, comments, thoughts, hit me. Mostly are very important. If you like it and found value, just send it to your 4 or 5 besties. Post it on your social media. I appreciate it. I hope you will. Send it personally to your 4 or 5 besties, your ride or dies. Okay? Let's stay connected. Let's collaborate. Let's work together. And let's share with others. Good day.